Alright, here we've got Ario being played on Xbox Series X, courtesy of VLPR. This is a cool little 2.5D action platformer that plays pretty well. Um, Essentially, you have this crossbow that you can utilize, or sorry, bow. Oh yeah, it's crossbow. They can be used to attack enemies. Also be attacked, or attacked. It can also be used to break boxes and things like you just saw. You also have an ability to roll. Now, graphically speaking, the game looks really good. I really like the way the game looks. The only issue I have with it is performance-wise, it doesn't perform well. It's as you can see, I'm sure, in the gameplay here, is it looks a little sluggish. With the scrolling of the environment, I can also see kind of a I want to say graphical anomaly when the screen scrolls. Whoa, that was cool. I'm not sure if it's going to show up in the recording, but if it shows up here when I'm playing, you'll see occasionally a line scrolling up the screen or going across the screen, almost like you can't refresh properly. Almost like VSync isn't isn't a thing, if that makes sense. But graphically, the game looks really good. Aside from that, I would just say performance-wise, it definitely lacks. Which is kind of surprising given the fact this is a Series X game, a PS5 game, and a PC game, and this game comes out, as of recording this video, it comes out I think in a couple days. So unless there's a day one patch, this is going to be an issue. And I'm hoping that this gets addressed, because it definitely hinders the experience for sure. Also, I noticed, interestingly enough, is with the in-game dialogue, everything is set to English, but the characters don't speak English at all. So there's cutscenes that'll play that are not skippable. But all you can really do is watch, and you can't understand a word they're saying. And again, I'm not sure if this is an oversight that's going to be addressed at the time of release, like a patch or something. Because it's kind of annoying. There's no like. I mean, that would mean that the only the only language part you're going to see is occasional descriptions in English. I would have thought that with as much story in this game as there is, that the dialogue the characters speak would be in English. It's not. I think there's been one portion in this entire game so far where I heard the main character say something in English, something about there being trouble, and that was the beginning of this level. So if that's all the English there is, that's horrible. Which is a shame because this game really is cool. It's like it reminds me a lot of the Prince of Persia game I covered pretty recently. It feels almost, well, not exactly like it, obviously, but it feels like it, and it's a decent game. It's got its issues, sure. Like I'm having to repeat the same section over and over again because I got to kill these guys and dodge the stinking arrows at the same time, which is not easy. Especially with how slow as the character shoots the arrow. And that's the only weapon you have. I mean, yeah, you can get the enemy to kill it, but it's more trouble than it's worth. Oh, wow, look. I've got, like, no health left. It does have some graphical issues here and there as well. Like your character will essentially, well, sometimes um, get stuck in the in the ground. But you'll see here, for instance, they're not speaking English, right? But you do have subtitles. But if you don't watch subtitles and read it, there's no other way to understand what they're saying. Which, again, I believe is a complete oversight. I think that that should be something that's paramount, you know? I do like these sections here where you have to fire the crossbow and get these guys to just nail them. That's kind of cool. And, oh, okay, don't let this one just got it. Got it. Good to know. Okay, so you can skip. So some things you can skip the whole A button, but not every one of them. Which is a shame because, again, um, there's just no English outside of subtitles, which really is annoying. So I nail that guy. And nail this guy. Doesn't matter if I let go or not. It's going to reach him no matter what, if he is going to reach him. Wow. Talk about a close call there. Come on. I'm out of Richmond time. Got him. I mean, and again, you can see the graphical issues in this game. This game comes out, I believe, again in like 2 days. So I really hope that these performance issues are addressed in a day one patch. I really do. If they're not, I would highly recommend checking this game out, either on a sale, or if it happens to have Game Pass, or maybe look for a different game than this one. If these kind of things bother you, it doesn't bother me so much. It's just more of an annoyance than anything else because it's like this is a Series X. They should be able to be running this game a lot better than it is. I mean, the stuttering here with the arrow, just so many issues, graphically speaking. And again, no in-game dialogue in English. It's all in some other language. I don't know if it's an in-game language on its own or if it's a specific language somewhere in the world, but it is definitely annoying to not be able to hear what they're saying and understand it, especially when there's a poor dialogue you really should be listening to and be able to pay attention to, and you can't. You can either read the subtitles if you choose to put them on, or you can just skip them and not understand the story at all and just play the game. Which is a shame because this game, yeah. So here we go, prime example. Here's a story scene that you cannot skip, and you can't understand a word they're saying. Alright, so you can't understand what they're saying anyway. I'm going to end the review here. I do want to thank very much Valpower for providing the review opportunity. Yes, the game has graphical issues, performance issues up to wazoo. You've got dialogue in the game you can't understand, scenes involving dialogue that you can't skip. But even given all of that, this game really is a fun game. It is a good game, despite its shortcomings. And thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, until next time. Take care and happy gaming.